So just taking a quick look at Solana then on our daily time frame here for another daily update on the channel. Before we begin, as always, and as you can see on screen, make sure to go down below and grab yourselves some free deals from our amazing partners. There's tons of free money on offer, so sign up below and get involved in some of these great deals. Really good way to get involved in the markets, get some free trading capital, or just some free bonuses for getting involved. Loads and loads of good stuff, so make sure you get involved down below. So as we can see, Solana here continuing to sell off in line with Bitcoin. Bitcoin has come down and hit my target finally of that 97k target, which was that 050 of the local move. 50% retrace of the local move has been the theme for this cycle that I have seen. That's been the most profound. What is this? 6 out of 7 times. Every time Bitcoin's had an impulse to the upside, impulse 50% retrace, impulse 50% retrace, impulse. This one was 30%, but you can see this was a break and retest of the 618. Impulse 50% retrace, impulse 50% retrace, impulse, and now we've finally come down and hit my 50% retrace as I was looking for. Definitely an area where I'm going to start looking at getting into buys and longs as well. You can see we've come down, we've hit this area, currently bouncing out of this area a little bit. Obviously previous structure here, closed below finally the 100k psychological support and this big daily fair value gap as well, getting into a nice area of discount for Bitcoin right now in terms of the local range. And you can see we've got this big daily, and this is also a big weekly fair value gap down here. We could come down, tap into this, also bounce out of this big trend line support that we've been holding for Bitcoin for such a long time here, as you can see. And overall, I just think there's quite a few confluences here for Bitcoin to be heading back up, in my opinion. You could see we've quite clearly now come into an area of discount in the local range. You can see we're coming back into these huge areas of structure. And overall, I just feel like if this isn't a market maker sell model where we accelerate down to this low again here, I think this is probably where we'll bounce. And to be honest, it's going to be interesting to see the reaction we get here. If we do get ourselves a big bullish reaction candle, maybe back up towards this 105k area like this, and we start to V-shape out of this area like this, I will be thinking we're definitely going to bounce, go back to the highs. But if we struggle here and we start breaking down, if we come down and close below this 618 area and we start closing into this daily fair value gap as well, I'll probably be looking for us to sell off all the way down to this low, which would be an incredibly juicy 74, 75k area. Really nice place to be getting in for the long term for Bitcoin, but at that point we would be losing, I think, quite a lot of structure, and it would be up in the air whether or not we were going to continue this bull market for now. But overall, I do think Bitcoin right now is in a pretty interesting / precarious spot, and we're going to have to wait and see how we get a reaction from this area. All this means for Solana is that we are selling off because Bitcoin's looking bearish, everyone's panicking, and as you can see here, Solana basically in a position where we are just selling off. We're losing this trend line support that Solana has held for its entire life cycle. We've actually closed below this for the first time. So Solana very much putting in a stable coin situation here between $100 and $250 for the past year. Almost the past 2 years at this point, as you can see. Actually, this is just the last year, isn't it? Oh, wait, no, it isn't. It's the past 2 years nearly, Solana here. Just going sideways between $100 and $250, really. Not doing anything. And you can see Bitcoin really has been slowing Solana down. I would say every time that we have a big drop for Bitcoin, we have a big drop for Solana. But right now, we're just waiting and seeing what Bitcoin's going to do next week, and it's going to be interesting. As always, guys, thanks a lot for watching. Please do like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below, let me know your thoughts. Check back every day for daily updates and get some free money in the description below. Cheers.